Hi.
Hi.
Hello. I'm Evan Frerichs, and this is my wife, Liz.
Hi.
We are from Epic Everyday, and we are here to start a new project. We're going to do some daily vlogging.
Or mostly daily. We'll see how it goes. I am not planning on vlogging on my Sabbath.
Yeah. And whenever we do upload, it will be a day. And so on that day, it'll be a daily vlog.
Okay.
But we're doing this for some very specific reasons. We have some pretty ambitious goals that we'd like to achieve in the next 700 days.
Yeah.
In 700 days, I'm going to be turning 40. And
Practically ancient.
yeah. But
I have to tease him because he's 6 months older than me.
Yeah, Liz is going to way more than 700 days until Liz turns 40.
Exactly.
But we'd like to start this daily vlog to hold ourselves accountable to some of the ambitious business goals and personal development goals and health goals that we have set for ourselves. We're very interested in personal development and continuing to change. We've been married for 15 years, and every year we look back on the previous year and think, wow, a lot has changed. And I don't see that stopping anytime soon. But this video blog will be an extra push to help hopefully get our business fully started. We've been working on it for a couple of years.
Yeah, about 2.5 years ago was when we first started thinking about how would we want to do a podcast or, some kind of education business, because we're very passionate about helping people, process their emotional issues and grow. So it took us about a year of talking and thinking and looking at technology
and that was getting ready for the
around,
podcast.
Procrastinating.
Some of us were dragging their feet a little bit, and then we did the podcast. We did a daily, 5 days a week show every day for a year, and I'm very proud of what we accomplished there. And it helped us figure out our communication style and some of the way that we even relate to one another and the things we care about talking about. But that wasn't turning into a business. It wasn't really doing a whole lot of anything. But we felt like it was necessary. But we also felt like it was time to stop. After 1 year, we stopped and we went and got some training on how to actually start a business that is to train other people.
Yeah, so about 6 months ago, we took Visionary Business School by Ryan Eliason, which we really loved. It was great. We learned a lot of stuff. So now we're trying to actually apply the things we learned and put together a class on creating your ideal spiritual life and just growing in general. So we're about 2 sessions in of recording that, and hopefully you'll be seeing that on our website soon.
So we're working hard on that, and these vlogs hopefully will just keep kind of the pedal to the metal, but with good pacing. I mean, one of the main core values of Epic Everyday is don't get too busy, don't overextend yourself, be where God wants you to be. And so the idea is not to, force ourselves to work hard. We're already working very hard as we feel we can. And that's going to come out in the vlogs too. We really only work on this about less than 10 hours a week. Usually it's about 5 on the podcast and now on building these classes up because we've got other stuff going on. Now, Liz is a writer. We've got children. I've got a day job. And there's just a lot going on. So in the time allotted, we are going to work as hard as we can. And this will help us remember that.
Help us laser focus on what we're actually trying to do. And for me, I need that reminder that we've made progress because I tend to feel like, there wasn't any progress today. I didn't finish, especially I think as a writer, it's hard because you work on your book for, however many months or years and then you finish it. Whereas I like to be like, yay, I finished something today. And when I'm like, I've been working on this book for 6 months now, or, longer, it feels like I'm not getting anywhere.
Yeah, we like to see results. I think people in general do. You like to check things off your list, and I think
Yes.
that's a valuable skill. So the main goal is by the end of the 700 days, or before, we would like to be sustaining our family with the money we make from Epic every day. It's an ambitious goal, and we believe that that's where God's leading us. So we'll see. You'll follow along with us and see if that actually happens.
And we want to have helped spread the message of emotional health to at least, I think I wrote down 5,000 people by the time those 700 days are up. Because we really want people to understand how important it is to practice healthy emotional skills in order to be the people that God's designed them to be and do the stuff God's designed them to do. How awesome that is.
And that's the main reason we want it to support our family, so that it would then free up time where I won't have to be at my day job, so that we can do even more to be as effective as possible, to reach as many people as possible with the message of emotional and spiritual health going together.
Yep. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Now, our health goals are pretty ambitious as well. We'd both like to be more healthy in our 40s than we ever have been in our entire life.
Which might not be that hard, comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
I have had an autoimmune disease for about the past 9 years and chronic fatigue, so it's way better than it used to be. I was in and out of a wheelchair for a few years there. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a process of continuing the healing that we've already been doing, but
sticking with it, staying the course. But there's, we're constantly like trying to learn new things, and do we need to tweak this? Do we need to tweak that? What can we build into our routine that's actually manageable and within our budget? It's always, trying to balance that out is a lot of work.
Yeah.
We'd both like to lose weight as well and just become more actively fit, have more stamina, more strength, things like that. So we'll take you along that journey as well. We also have some personal and / creative goals. Liz is a writer. You're in the middle of how many books right now?
Well, so I'm actively working on 2 books every day. One that's a nonfiction and one that's a fiction book. And then on my back burner, I couldn't even tell you how many projects I've got on the back burner.
Yeah.
Several that are in various stages of completion.
Liz has self-published one book already. I'll link to it in the description. It's on Amazon. And there's a number of them that are ready to go. We just need to line up things like editors and time and
money to pay for editors.
Yeah, there's a few different things, but she's continuing to write. I just can't imagine 1,000 words a day. Is that right?
That's my daily goal. Yep.
And you often do that.
I do. It's pretty much my standard to just try to make sure I get in at least 1,000 words. Some days I don't, but for the most part, yeah.
And eventually, I'm not doing this now, but I would like to start making music. I get to play music pretty often as it is now, but I don't have time to sit down and make any of my own. I'd like to work on it with my friends, maybe with my children, maybe with Liz, different people. I've just got different ideas, and I don't have any time to get that started. So if and when Epic Every Day gets going and I get to quit my day job, hopefully that'll happen before the 700 days is up, but I'd like to start working on that as well.
Yep. Should be great.
Yeah. So one thing that we're going to do is make these vlogs. The other thing that we're going to do is we have a countdown clock that's going to count down all the way to the end of the 700 days. And we're going to have a celebration. And so just to close out the video here, really appreciate you clicking on it and watching. I hope you come along this journey with us. I'll show you this clock, and this is what we're going to be looking at every day as we pursue our goals and seek to really fulfill God's destiny in our life. So here's the clock, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Is that how you want it?
Yeah.